If you are new to the channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please do not forget to hit the notification bell. Mr. Femi, I want you to react to this news making the round. Remember that the former governor of the Ghana State, talking about Lamido, have hit at the president, that the president, Senator Bola Tinubu, was in support of the annulment of June 12th. But in reaction, the president have come out clearly to say that the former governor of the Ghana State is a liar, that Tinubu never supported the annulment of June 12th. As someone who knows what transpired during that process, let me get your view, Mr. Femi.
Well, thank you, Mr. Moderator. First of all, let me give you background of what transpired in 1993. We are coasting towards the civilian route that time, and we have IBB as a military head of state, or the local government election has been conducted on councillorship. We have governors. That time, we have also even have our house of a senate. That time, which Tinubu was a member. So Tinubu was also involved in democratic process. Not only that he supported it, he involved. He was a senator that time. Not if I'm correct, he was a senator at that period. So he was a strong actor that time. So I don't see any traces of Tinubu or any reason for Tinubu to support the annulment of June 12th, because annulment of June 12th brought end to that democratic process with Tinubu himself involved. So how do you think Tinubu to shoot himself in the leg? How do you think Tinubu will want to stop something that he has passion for almost all his life? Of course, yes, it is true that IBB and Tinubu, they are very close. And that story is so fierce. We were told how Tinubu's mother, Mogaji, make Tinubu to be very close to IBB. IBB also wanted the process to go. That's why he started from councillorship, start to the chairman, to honorable, House of Assembly in the state, to the governor, to the senator. Along the line, there are some power or something that came that make them to annul, the June 12th. So, from the body language, from the senior road that I just said, that Tinubu himself involved in it. How do you think? It's like you are a president and you are a senator in a particular regime, or you are a president, or you are a governor in a particular regime. Then you are now inviting military to take over. Then you are killing yourself. So to me, to the best of my knowledge, it doesn't logically, I don't see any reason for President Bola Tinubu to support, the annulment of June 12th. Now let's go to Lamido. Lamido is a Fulani man. It is their style, divide and rule, to create rancor, to sow the seed of discord. They have been doing it for a very long time. Since the day of Awolowo and Akitola, they have known how to scatter Yoruba. This is another bomb. Try to scatter Yoruba, try to poison Yoruba, try to make sure that Yoruba, they instigate Yoruba nation against Tinubu.
So it's well orchestrated.
It's well orchestrated. It's a well calculated message. This is not the first time we are hearing it. They'll say it is Yoruba that are behind how the June 12th was being annulled. After, do you know what they usually do? They will want to commit an atrocity, heinous crime. Now they will look for somebody from your side. They will lure them in. So they will be the one that will actualize that thing, so that you will not be able to put blame on them. But on this one, they don't find enough people to gather so that they put blame on them, and that's why they are looking for another Asiwaju to put blame on him. Everybody know what Asiwaju did after the annulment of June 12th election. He couldn't stay in this country. He ran away.
Well, it's not that even the Asiwaju himself was one of the pioneers of Nadeko. Of course, that was a body that was actually fighting to restore democracy and to see if Abiola could get by his mandate.
So it surprised me. That's what I'm saying. It not surprised me when, if Lamido think that we are fool or we are so gullible like that. No. You can say anything about Tinubu. You see this one, I will not agree with you. You can say Tinubu is a criminal. You can say Tinubu is a thief. You can say Tinubu don't know how to govern well. You can say Tinubu doesn't know how to gather money from people and do nothing. All that one, I have no problem. But on this one, on this one you are saying, logically, there is no point to buttress it because from where I started from, that Tinubu himself involved in it. So Tinubu fought after the annulment. So these two things to put together does not show that Tinubu will support the annulment. Even after Tinubu now have power, access to the corridor of power, he now makes sure that he pursue June 12th to the point of being recognized, and Abiola being recognized. It was the body language of Tinubu that made Buhari to recognize Abiola, give him his deserved, honor. It was also part of body language of Tinubu, and Tinubu was one of the first governors that started observing June 12th in the Southwest. So all these things put together tell us that there is no element of truth in what Sule Lamido is saying. He's just bringing another missile to scatter Yoruba, to instigate Yoruba nation against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We expect another weapon, not this one. This one is not working. Okay, let me take you to the angle of coalition. We understand that even all the elements leading the coalition are Fulani extraction. Yes. From El-Rufai to former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Though we have Obi in the coalition, we have the former Secretary to Federal Government, Babachi Lawa. We have the former Attorney General of the Federation, Malami. But in what looked like a twist of events, we are seeing the coalition coming up with an idea to register a new political party. This time around, the acronym is ADA. I think it has to do with our coalition coming together on that platform. But considering this level of coalition, do you see it as a threat to Tinubu returning to Asura? Of course, yes, it's a threat. And there is no little threat. This one, we cannot call it little threat. It is a big threat. But there are some things we need to see before we confirm that, yes, they are talking. And Tinubu, this time around, they are going to give Tinubu running. First of all, we are just seeing a new baby being born. And the only thing we have been able to see there, the cogent thing is giving it name. Christian, which is first achievement any woman being can achieve on earth. At least they will give you name. That's the first step. So they have given it name. Their manifesto has not been known. The presidential candidate has not been known. There are so many things that need to be factored in before we will know that these people, they are talking. With this one they are doing, are they going to still give Tinubu a 3-race course in 2027, like they have it in 2000? Okay, there's speculation out there that an Obi and Atiku is going to be on the ballot. Perhaps Atiku being the presidential candidate and Obi being the running mate. It's speculation anyway. It's going to sound a thunderous, sound to the ear of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu if we see Obi as a presidential candidate. Vice presidential candidate. As a presidential candidate and Obi as a vice presidential candidate. It's going to sound, and they are going to give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu threat. Another thing that people used to look at is, okay, if they have successfully bring in Obi, does PDP ready to collapse their structure for this new coalition? What is the percentage of PDP that are ready to follow Atiku into their coalition? So that it is not equal to another 3-race course. Like we have coalition stand, we have PDP stand, then we have APC stand. It's still equal to 3-race course. But in a situation, they have achieved first thing by inviting Obi. I don't know how true is that Obi has joined them, or how true that Obi has agreed. What I'm saying is there is a recent development where they name Obi the Southeast coordinator of the coalition. They equally name El-Rufai the coordination of his region. Me too. I saw that. They equally name even Alhaji Atiku Abubakar coalition of the Northeast, and Aregbe coalition of the Southwest. Well, they have just said. And Obi has not refuted. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Obi is watching. That's what I'm saying. And you know how Nigeria politicians, how they do. Do you know that sometimes they appoint some people without consulting them? Have you ever heard something like that? Appoint somebody without consulting him. That person will not be saying, I was not even told. I just saw my name on the newspaper. This is not the first time, so they can be go. I don't know how they are going to. They still have a long way to go. They are still expecting more from them to be done in that area. We have not heard Obi either agree or disagree with them. If he agree, what is his own take in that place? What do they want to give him? Is he vice president or presidential candidate? But one thing that is very, very obvious is that if Obi agree to be vice to Atiku, they may not be able to get votes as they expected from South. Except Southeast want to compromise. Since 2023, Southeast have been making noise that nobody should come and bring any slot of vice president to us. But they can change their mind. They can compromise. Obedience themselves. Do they want something like that? Now, the worst case will now be if Atiku is a presidential candidate and Obi is a vice, agree to be vice, and both of them still now lose. Well, how will you describe Obi? Just give me description of Obi as a politician. He will also become a politician that lack ideology. The only thing that can work a bit for Obi is that their candidate, the coalition, Obi and Atiku, or Atiku and Obi, if it works. If it doesn't work, it will bring Obi down to zero. Because you have people that are following you up to 6 million. 6 million votes. It's not small thing. Despite even all the controversy that surround that result. You see, you are still able to pull 6 million, and you now think that you want to sacrifice all those trusts to go and kill behind Fulani. And if you look at them, look at that coalition, it's only so, that means it's only so that Fulani are desperate for power, and they want that power. And if the South think that they need to drum support for it, then so be it. We return back to Fulani. Like I usually say that it doesn't concern me whether Tinubu win in 2027 or he didn't win. I've done my own in the past. In 2023, that's the only I can do for him. This time around, I don't even want him to come back. Let him go. Another person coming, then we breathe in another fresh air.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me get the reaction of Mr. Lawrence, because we are trying to know Obi's role, if Obi accept to be the vice president of Atiku, what impact it will have. And Mr. Lawrence, understand that many people are saying Obi should be the presidential candidate. You, as an Igbo man, Obi is your brother. We have seen a situation where Atiku is bent on contesting, and the coalition is already having Obi as part of it. In the event that Obi eventually becomes the vice presidential candidate to Atiku, what are you expecting?
Now, I want to correct you one thing now. The correction I want to correct you now. Almost 75% of Igbo now, they are not want Igbo presidential again, talk less of vice.
So what do they want?
Thank you. What is our leader Martin Man is carrying for sure? That's what is 75% of Igbos want now. Now, what is Obi is fighting now is for selfish interests. It's not for the Igbos. Where they want to
so
be.
So Obi is on his own.
Yes, that is the truth. How many IPOB members are supporting Obi to be a governor, a president of Nigeria?
But what you are saying, is it your personal opinion, or do you think the other Igbo people?
Majority of the Igbo, that's why I say 75%. Among 15% that are remaining, or 25% that are remaining, will support Obi to be a president of Nigeria. But to me, from my own angle now, to be vice of Atiku, maybe if he cannot beat them, he do what? Enjoy them. That's what Obi want to do now. But I never know. But what is going on now? You see the condition of Nigeria. As Nigeria is going on, Ahmed Tinubu is the one that give Atiku more opportunity to come out as a presidential of Nigeria again. If that Ahmed Tinubu is doing the right needful for Nigeria, I don't think that Ahmed Tinubu, Buhari will come outside to challenge Ahmed Tinubu for 2027.
Now, let me take you back to Southeast, because I'm particularly interested in this area, because in the last election of 2023, Obi swept all the Southeastern states. You see Enugu, Ebonyi, Anambra.
No, forget Obi.
But the question now is, Are you sure Obi will not have 90% vote from Southeast if he deputize?
No, normal thing. Whether we like Obi to be a presidential of Nigeria, we don't like.
Saying that you are saying
Obi, no, Obi as Igbo man will still conquer the whole Southeast.
Then why do you not say Obi is on his own?
That people that still support it, the remaining 25% that remaining will support Obi. They cannot vote for Atiku or Ahmed Tinubu. It can't happen like that. Because they know that Obi is more capable than all those men.
But why did you say Obi is on his own?
When 75% left you, what is remaining? Will you count the majority or minority? In 2023, when Obi come out as a president, what did the Southeast tell her? Most of people come out and say that Obi cannot win an election. Even though if you win, they cannot give her ticket to be a president of Nigeria. And it happened. Obi win the whole Southeast, he win Southwest, and he win support of North. Did the Nigeria give her president? They didn't give him. Now, you want to come out again, and we're still telling her that on your own. Even though that 2023, people that vote P2B, majority is the people of Nigerians. It's not only Southeast. In the Southeast, they will take it as their brother. The few ones who want to vote for P2B, vote for him. Like me, I didn't vote for P2B. What I believe in a Biafra. I support Mazen Nandekan and Samanepa and others that are fighting for Biafra independence. I didn't have mind for anything called Nigeria government because we know that all of them is a scammer. When P2B is a governor of Anambra State, what impact the Anambra State achieved are from Anambra State? Okay, look at Alex Oti now. Let me go back to Alex Oti. Alex Oti is a governor of Abia State. But now, let Abia people come outside. Now, you see, 85% of Abia State will tell us Alex Oti is doing very well. In how many years he has a governor of Abia State? But when P2B is a governor of Anambra State, how many Anambra State will come outside and tell us that P2B did very well in Anambra State? Let's put the scare between P2B and Alex Oti as they are governor of Nigeria now, and they are seen in the Southeast now. Two of them compared to them, you see that the Southeast now, all of them will choose Alex Oti more than P2B. And now Alex Oti now, check it now, scare. Did Alex Oti supporting P2B or is supporting Nnamdi Kanu? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Did Alex Oti supporting P2B or supporting Nnamdi Kanu? Now, let's go the 5 governors in the Southeast.
Your own estimation and assessment. Who is Alex Oti supporting?
Alex Oti is supporting Nnamdi Kanu. It's not P2B. Okay, let's go to Southeast now. This man they will call Jimo in the Southeast, governor of Imo State.
But what makes you feel that Alex Oti is supporting Nnamdi Kanu?
Why Alex Oti is supporting Nnamdi Kanu? When the federal government tried to stop IPOB in Abia State, what did Alex Oti tell the federal government? He told that this culture of Southeast, you don't have anything to say. That's number one.
Number two.
Number two, when they keep shit at home, they do 30th or remember the people that died in the hero of Biafra, the Biafra war. What is Alex Oti did? Alex Oti surrender and say, do whatever I want to do this in our land. Now,
number three, when the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come outside, Alex Oti always stand with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to show you that. Number 4, okay, if Moses sit at home, did any government personnel work in a sit at home in the Southeast? When the military in Abia State, when the military want to invent for Abia State, what is Alex Oti tell the military? He said, listen, this family interest, they need to have, he know how to handle the issue. Last week, when the terrorists enter Abia State, what did Alex Oti did?
He called the security agency in the Abia state, all of them. Hey, listen, but I will not want this kind of thing repeat again in Abia state.
But do you have any other reason?
Another reason again.
Number 5.
ESN and Nigeria government, military and Nigeria police, all of them work in Abia state. No casualty. No problem. You cannot hear that this one fight for this one fight for this one. They work to show you that at least so to support Mazen land they can very, very well.
100%.
100%. Peter Obi now is from Abia state, Anambra state, abi?
Yes.
When Peter Obi come out to 2023, his people from Anambra state, the multi-millionaire, the politician, and the governor in Anambra state, what happened? They tell Peter Obi, we cannot support you. Are you getting me? To show you that the Southeast itself, 75% of them, he didn't support Peter Obi to come as a president of Nigeria again, because you know that he cannot do it. Anything can solve the problem of Nigeria is what? Division. Go your own, let me go my own. And what is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa is fighting, and other Biafrans, they need their independence. It's not only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Samuel Ekpa fighting. There are millions of Biafrans that are fighting for Biafra to have independence. And that is people they cannot support Peter Obi. If Peter Obi wants to be president of Nigeria or vice president of Nigeria, now he must have people who support him. When God stand, the devil stand. That people will support devil, that people will support God. That's how it be. Peter Obi come out his own. Some people in the Southeast, yes, some people in the Southeast will support him. Some majority will do what? Will not support him, and they know that they cannot give Peter Obi president of Nigeria. And look at it now, this coalition they are doing now. Who wants to be the leader of coalition? It's not Atiku. To tell you that Igbo man cannot be a president of Nigeria, whether agreement or no agreement. Now, even though Peter Obi be vice president of Atiku 4 good years, do you think that Atiku will leave that power? You don't know that power is sweet. Atiku would like to
I'm not his man. I wouldn't know whether he will leave.
Okay, the reality. Jonathan is another example I want to give you. Jonathan have agreement with Obasanjo. He will rule only 4 years. He stepped down. But to Jonathan see that power is sweet, what happened? He can't contest again to win second tenure. If the APC and the PDP and other parties don't gang up to move Jonathan, they think that Buhari will be president of Nigeria. It cannot be. It's because of those people gang up and put Buhari as a president of Nigeria. That's what makes Jonathan is not the president of Nigeria second tenure. Now, you think that Atiku, that desperate to have power, will allow Peter Obi to come a president after 2027? He can't be happy. He would like to complete in tenure 8 good years, as Ahmed Tinubu is pursuing to win 2027 again. Let Peter Obi, the advice I can give Peter Obi or the fans, that what that elderly man sits down and see. If a little child climb the Hiroko tree, he cannot sit. Let Peter Obi go and follow the rule and the step of the road Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Go and meet Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. What did you see that I cannot see? Make me see they pursue the interest of Nigeria. Show me and tell me what happened. We will see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will guide him and tell her, see the danger when if you follow Nigeria, but see the road if you follow in step and the Biafra step. We will lead you and your children and grandchildren in new roads to lead you in a Biafra land. And that's the only country can make Africa and the Nigeria to have their independence.
Thank you very much for your time. This is Thank you very much.